Hey, it's me, Jane. We haven't seen each other in so long, so thanks for answering the call and turning this on. It's been a minute since I've posted on here, but I'm very compelled to do so now. There are so many changes that we are currently going through in the collective on this earth realm. There are so many changes that we are going to be going through on this earth realm. The bullies are getting loud, shaming, judging, pointing fingers, using the power play of righteousness in whatever realm that may be. And still it comes from a third dimensional paradigm. It's a third dimensional consciousness. It's a heavier density. It's what we are growing and ascending through. So instead of us joining the bullying and telling them how wrong they are and how right we are, perhaps we can just witness them in their bullying nature with the eyes of compassion as we grow and change and ascend through that way of being into a higher dimensional way, a higher frequency. What does that look like? It looks like love, and it looks like compassion. It looks like acceptance, and it looks like creativity. This is the beginning of this new reality. It's been the beginning of it for quite some time. And with the election coming up, it's going to be a huge clusterfuck. It doesn't matter who wins. It's all the same system, let's be honest. It's a lot of old white men running the system. But whatever, vote however you desire. And in that, knowing that it will be a clusterfuck, not everyone will be happy. That can lead to civil unrest, one side telling the other side how right they are and how wrong the other side is. Not remembering that if I'm on this side and I'm telling this side how wrong they are, and they're telling me how wrong I am, we're the same group. We're being the same. I hate you for hating things. Oh wait, I'm hating you. Realization. Once we can transcend this duality of life, this type of polarization of fighting and judging, when we ascend past that, then we are the shift. We are shifting through that. We're shifting through it anyway. That being said, witnessing the people fighting and yelling and writing and wronging and judging, oh dear, it's too much. Breathe through it. Please breathe through it. Remind yourself who you are. As you start to see, what is truly happening in the world, when more veils get lifted and you start to see not just what's been happening in our neighborhoods and on the streets with different righteous ways of being based on the color of your skin, when we start witnessing the levels of abuse that has been hidden for our lifetime, it's going to be real easy to judge and to tell those beings how wrong they are, and we may want to revolt and just kill them and whatever, who knows. But what we really get to do is to be the saviors of self, the saviors of the earth, the stewards of the land, the thrivers of the new beginning, those that made it through the transition of all the chaos and all of the unknown while consciously creating a new way of being. The planets are aligned just so even all the communication systems are all going all wonkadoodle just in time for the election, where half the things are being mailed in. So many people are voting early, so many are going to vote the day before. We have a huge hurricane. Of course we do, right? Of course. There have been very large solar flares that they don't show on the news, because why would they keep us truly informed about what is happening on a global scale? When the news of what's been happening on the global front starts to come to light so we can witness that, people might feel a little bit duped. Kind of like, wait a minute. You've been drugging my children and you've been indoctrinating us with a whitewashed history system where a patriarchy rules. Wait, what? But you haven't told me about the movement of the magnetic poles on the earth. You haven't told me about all of the earthquakes. You've intentionally kept that shit from me? Wait, what? That makes no sense. Because I could have prepared. I could have planned. You know, that feeling of being duped may come up. Breathe deep. Try to not take it personally. Trust that you know what's best. And try to move forward from your heart. Keep your eye on the prize. New future, new reality. Higher frequency of consciousness. A loving consciousness. A graceful consciousness. Keep your eye on that. Keep your eyes, your human eyes, your third eye focused on the reality that your heart is seeing. Your human eyes will also be seeing the shit you don't like, and trust that it is probably not going to be comfortable, because whatever I see is what our brain sees, and what our brain sees, it tells our body that it's happening to the me. But if my eye is so focused and I see the gifts, I see the reason, I see the purpose, I see the higher reasoning behind it, then my heart will be dictating and pulling me and calling me and creating my path forward. So that no matter what my human eyes see, my third eye, for example, will be able to truly take in higher consciousness information. So that what I see with my human eyes will be able to be witnessed as just that, a witness, a neutral observer, dictating and narrating and receiving all the data of what is in fact happening all around me. Collecting information, not ingesting the information, but collecting it like in a book of my own life so that I know what chapter to write next. To me, this is where we are walking into collectively. We are in this together. Whether we like it or not, we're all moving, we're all being thrust and pushed and called and pulled in this direction of love and compassion. If you feel like that is the furthest thing from your capacity of experience, trust it is within. Please take the time to go inward, turn off all the medias, turn off all the medias, turn off all the medias. Go into nature. Connect back with the earth. Bathe in the waters, sit by a fire, put your feet on this earth, breathe in the air. There is truth in the earth. There is truth in life. We are a part of this beautiful consciousness that keeps us alive, that keeps our cells doing what our cells do, our heart doing what it does, our liver doing what it does, our brain doing what it does, our skin cells doing what it does. We are the consciousness. The tree has the consciousness within it to tell it what to do. Oh, it's fall. Guess my leaves are going to start drying up and I'm going to drop them. I'm going to go into my dormant time. Satanama. Right? Like that's the cycle of this life. We have this consciousness within us. When we become aware that we are the consciousness that we are, that is how we start to dictate and create our life as we move forward. We will be able to see the error of our ways in the previous nows. Some call it sins, missing the mark, fucking up, whatever. Catch it as the witness. Notice what you did. See what didn't feel good. See what's sticking with you. Learn how to release it. That means maybe you know and you do it, or you seek some support. You seek a spiritual guide. You look to a shaman. You look to someone to do something for you, to support you in releasing these programs, these baggages, these quantum experiences through all timelines that you are still carrying around in your divine form. Your consciousness is trying to move forward. So there's this pulling this way and there's this push this way. And it's feeling very much like almost like a rubber band, and you feel like you might just snap. Breathe deep. Please. You've got this. We are going through the epic shift in our collective human race on this earth. The earth is shifting. Solar flares are bigger than we have been seeing. More of that photon sun energy is coming into our realm on this earth, in our atmosphere, in our physical form. We are holding more of this light from the photons coming from the sun. Why now? Because the magnetosphere is weakening. It's literally coming in to us. It's not like it's passing up the human and going through the rocks and the trees and going straight to the earth. No, we are the channel. It is moving through us as well. We are activating, it's clearing density. We're coming online, we're waking up, we're unifying at the heart, unity consciousness, the realization that we are one on this earth. We are part of this one human race on this earth. We are a culture of human. Cultures have been force-fed to us that are not natural. They are the culture of fear, the culture of lack, the culture of judgment, the culture of stagnation. These are the cultures that we have been force-fed down to our DNA. It has become a belief system so real, it becomes the reality that we live in, not even knowing that we are love. And that alone dissolves the fear and everything else away. Once we remember that we are love, we all are love, acceptance comes into play. Once we can accept that it just is, then compassion in action starts to flow out of us in all that we do, all that we touch, all that we say, all that we be, because we are compassionate in nature. We are not bullies by nature. We are taught to be that. Now is the time to be the rebel and create through the stagnation of the old program's bullshit. Be the rebel. Create through that. Create the new propaganda, a propaganda for love. Create the revolution, a revolution for grace and compassion. This is where we become the rebels, the spiritual militia, those that take the bull by the horns and say, this is my life. I will no longer be dictated what I put in my body. I will no longer stand for being poisoned with my food and my water. I will learn to grow food. I will learn how to live on the land. I will learn how to live in community. I will learn how to play, how to sing, how to dance, how to celebrate. I will learn how to be sovereign. That is the rebel. That is the mutiny, the shift, the change. That's when the culture of love uprises and like a wave clears out the old culture of fear and lack and judgment and stagnation. Creating a new, bright, fun, vibrant, radiant, luminescent culture of life, real life, life. The culture of humanity, the culture of love, the culture of spirit, of great spirit, of the mystery from which we all come from. The cosmos, the stars, the planets, the earth, God, the universe, source energy. We are that embodied. Damn it, we can do this. I say, let's get off of our asses and stand up for compassion. Speak for the person that we used to be in love and yet honesty. Admit the wrongs that we have done and how we are righting them in this now moment through awareness and compassion for the me, the I am, and the you, because you too are me. Let us move through this and shift through this with as much ease and grace as we possibly can. which means I must give myself grace. I must give myself love. I must allow peace to flow to me and through me. For if I don't, I will not be able to be it, and I will not be able to share it or offer it to my fellow human brothers and sisters. If my cup is empty, nobody's getting anything. When I can see all that I've been, when I can open up my imagination to all that I could be, when I trust that who I am in this now moment is always in transition to who I am becoming. I am being who I am becoming. What a beautiful reminder and mantra that is. I am being who I am becoming. I am being who I am becoming. I am being who I am becoming in this now moment. No longer the story of who I was is who I'll be. Who I was is who I'll be. That doesn't even, no, because that leaves out now. Now is the only thing that's real. It's the only thing that's happening. We are living in an eternal now. Forever and ever, amen. I am being who I am becoming. Who do I want to be? How do I choose to be? That is always a choice. I hear people say, well, they make me so mad. They made me feel embarrassed. They made me feel ashamed. F that noise. They're your feelings. It's up to you. They're yours. Outside of you can inspire all the feelings you want, but it's up to you on what you feel. So whoever wins the election or gets put in office or whatever happens, whatever veils keep coming off, can we maintain our own feeling in it instead of blaming why I'm uncomfortable, releasing the shock and the anger and the rage and, oh my God, I can't believe you. Rather saying, wow, y'all, that's not cool. I'm gonna be something different. Come on, family, come on, friends, come on, community, come on, city, come on, state, come on, country, let's do this. Because the way that this has been going has not been in service to any living beings on earth other than a very small select few. And they don't care. And I remind myself that those beings are doing the best they can with what they know and the tools they have. And I breathe that in. And I remind myself in that remembrance that now I am being who I am becoming. I'm not going to be the judge. I'm not going to be the rage machine. I'm not going to be the one that's so in fear that I can't even move. No, I am choosing to be who I am becoming. I am embodying the being of love. I am embodying the being of compassion and grace and acceptance, of pleasure, of joy, of play, of creativity, of abundance, of ease. It doesn't mean that I don't get knocked off of my path. It means that I have furrowed it so deep and so wide that when I get thrown off, I get magnetized back to it. Staying ever present, ever focused, ever clear. Eye on the prize. Drishti set. Keep it open. Keep the eye open. Be the witness. Allow yourself to feel the feels. Allow yourself to be who you are. Please allow yourself to be who you are. If you're not liking who you're being, breathe into it. Decide who you want to become. Do you want to be more peaceful? Then feel what that would feel like. If you want to be more joyful, but you're angry, decide, I want to be joyful. Well, then I got to be something closer to do that, to be there, to get there. Breathe into it. It may mean you take a nap. It may mean you go for a walk. It may mean that you meditate, you sit, you pray, you listen to music, you paint, you dance, you sing, you play a musical instrument. Perhaps it's your voice. But allow yourself, please, to remember who you are. You are also a warrior. You're here to be you. You've never done it before. Not in this body, not in this timeline, not with these family members, not with this community, not with this crazy, fucked up world we're living in. You've never done this before. No one has. Let us all offer ourselves and each other as much grace as humanly possible. Let us move through this together, unified, abundant, with ease and grace and joy. It's a possibility, it's a potential, it's a reality, it's a choice. Breathe into it. Breathe into yourselves. Remember how loved you are. Please remember that you are love, that you are a fractal from the source of all that is, that you are a part of this cosmic web that we call life. And you are in a body, you're in a form, you have an awareness of you. You're aware of you. You can see you, you can sense you, you can smell you, you can sense you. What a gift. What a gift. Sense your potential, sense your power, sense your heart. Sense the knowing that life is cyclical. Birth, life, death, rebirth, repeat. I feel like we are in a time where all four of those aspects of life are all happening at once for us to witness and metamorphose through. Releasing, shifting, growing, expanding, collapsing, dying, living. Oh, all the things that a human can be and do. And meanwhile, back at the ranch of Earth, creating a brand new way of being, an inclusive, loving way of being. It's divine. And it's up to us. Nobody's going to bippity-boppity-boo this shit on Earth with a big wand. However, more like a singing bowl. Bing! We're being hit, we're being jostled, we're being shaken up. Find your groove, find your move, find your steady stance. Breathe into it. We got this, y'all. We got this. We have the capacity to do this and so much more. Tap in deep to your heart and breathe into it. I love you all so much. And I'm eternally grateful that you're on this earth realm with me and that I'm not doing this alone. I'm grateful for you watching this. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for every exhale that you offer this earth plane, for the trees rejoice. I'm grateful for every inhale that you take, for you are choosing to live another moment, to shine your light here on this earth. Your presence is surrounded in gratitude by me and by the entire universe. Thank you. Thank you for going through this, for dancing on this plane, for shifting, for moving and grooving, clearing, healing, all the things. Thank you. You're not alone. Keep taking care of you and keep taking care of each other. Treat yourself with love and kindness. Treat others with love and kindness as well. Do your best. Do your best. You got this. I love you. Take care. And I'll see you on another now. Okay? Peace out, y'all. Bye.